Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we'll be discussing about Python regex. What is a regex? Regex. It is a regular expression. That is, it is a sequence of characters that forms a search pattern. Regex can be used to check if contains the specified search pattern or not. For example, in Google Forms, when we want to validate whether it is a right mobile number or not, we'll be checking if it has 10 digits or not. And also, when we'll be also validating email IDs, which must consist an at the rate of the symbol and also the .com or .in. We need to validate, right? That is, we need to search for the specified pattern in a particular string. So for this validating of specified search patterns, we'll be using regex. So Python has an inbuilt package called as RE, which can be used to work with regular expressions. So firstly, we'll be doing how to validate a mobile number using regex, and then we'll be doing how to validate an email ID. So starting with, for example, first we need to import the library, that is import RE, import regular expression. Now let's take the number as number first. We'll just give a random number like 9988 and 776655. It is a 10-digit mobile number, right? So it is a valid mobile number. So how will be checking this via code? So we'll take a variable named as x is equals to re.search. Using the search method from regular expression, we'll be finding whether it is a mobile number or not. This search method returns a match object. That is, if the mobile number matches, then it has an object. If it doesn't match, it doesn't have an object. I'll show you after printing it. So then we'll be searching, right? What we'll be searching? The mobile number. So in a mobile number, the first digit must always be 1 to 9. So simply we'll be using the square brackets and writing 1 to 9, 1 dash 9. This is the syntax for regex. That is, the first digit will be from 1 to 9. Any of both inclusive 1 and 9. And then we'll be having 9 more digits, which can consist 0 to 9, right? The remaining 9 digits can have any digit from 0 to 9. That too, the length is 9. We are specifying the length here in flower brackets. So square brackets for telling the digit and for flower brackets for the length, right? Then we'll be also passing the number. Now let's print the object. The match object will be getting here for your better understanding. So we got a match object, right? Span equal to 0, 10. Match is the number, right? It means it has a match. So if x, that is if it exists, then we'll be printing that mobile number is valid. Else we'll be printing that mobile number is not valid. Mobile number is not valid. So let's run the code. This mobile number is valid. Perfect, fine, it's working perfectly fine. For example, if we take the first digit as 0 and run the code, we'll be getting that it's invalid. Yeah, mobile number is not valid because we have specified that the first character in the string must be from 1 to 9, right? So let's take 1, then the mobile number must be valid. Yes, it's valid. And again, here we can have a 0 at any place because we have mentioned 0 to 9. That of 9 length is 9. So the mobile number will be valid. If we remove a digit from the given string, that is, we only have 9 characters, that is the first one here, and we have 8 characters from 0 to 9. It is not a valid mobile number, right? So if I run the code, we'll be getting mobile number is not valid. So it's so simple to check a mobile number is valid or not. So now we'll be checking how to validate an email ID. Simple. We need to import the regular expression library again, and then the text is equals to any email like abcd@gmail.com, and then the first thing we'll be doing is we'll be storing the return match object, which we'll be finding using the re.search method. In this, the first character can be, that is, for example, abcd. ABCD, what all it can have, cannot have at the rate of at the starting itself. It cannot have a dot. So the starting characters must be either lowercase letters or uppercase letters or numbers. So what we'll be doing is A to B, capital A to capital B, and then 0 to 9. And then we'll be adding a plus here. Plus denotes that one or more occurrence of any of these ranges. That is, we can have one or more occurrences of, it is A to Z, and this is capital A to capital Z. We need all, it can be any letter from A to Z, right? Capital A to capital Z and 0 to 9. It can also be a number. Plus indicates that one or more occurrences, but not zero. After the friend name, that is this name ABCD, we'll be having an @ sign. Simply we can write square brackets and write @ in this. We have only one @ right? And then again we'll be having this Gmail, the domain name, that is Gmail or some Yahoo or mail.in, like that. So again we'll be having letters here, right? So the same applies here, like A to Z and capital A to capital Z, and it may also be a digit, and it must have one or more occurrences. So plus denotes that one or more occurrences. So we also validated the Gmail. Now we must compulsorily mandatorily need a dot here. So we'll be using a dot symbol here in a square brackets, the dot, right? And then finally after the dot we'll be having .com or .in, .at. So we need to also specify that what it only has letters and a number. So simply we can write A to Z lowercase and uppercase A to Z and then 0 to 9. Perfect. So that's it. We'll be giving the text here. Then let's, if X, that is the object exists, then we need to print that email is valid, email ID is valid, else print email ID is not valid. Okay, let's run the code. It's invalid email ID because the first ABCD are correct. We can also mention a number here. Yeah, if only a single character also will be getting true, email ID is valid, because we have plus denotes that one or more occurrences. If there is no occurrence here, then we'll be getting an error, email ID is not valid. You see. And also if we give another dot like this, which is not mentioned here, the email ID is not valid because the first few characters, one or more, must be either lowercase letters or uppercase letters or a number. So we'll be giving the ABCD name and then @. What happens if we remove the @? We have specified here that it must have the @ in email. So we'll be getting email ID is not valid. Got it? And then we have an @, so email ID is valid. Then we'll be having the Gmail, which consists of the same one or more occurrences of lowercase characters or uppercase characters or a digit. So I'll help you do the same. What if there is just 0? Yes, it is valid. What if it doesn't have anything? A direct dot. It's not valid, right? There must be a domain name. So we'll be giving a domain name as Yahoo also. We'll check it. Email ID must be valid. Perfect, email ID is valid. Yahoo.com. Yeah. Even if we remove the dot, we get that email ID is not valid because we have specified the dot here. Email ID is not valid. And then we can have the .com or .in, one or more occurrences. Yeah, email ID is valid. Perfect. The code's working perfectly fine. Yes. So that's it for today's session, guys. Hope you have understood the session. Simply we'll be using the search method, which will return the match object. You'll be specifying the characters in square brackets and the length in flower braces, and plus to indicate one or more occurrences. If you want to learn more about regex, you can simply go to your favorite browser, click Python regex, and you can refer any documentation. W3 Schools has a nice documentation, so I'll help you go through it. So see here, the search method returns a match object if there's a match anywhere in the string. And then coming to, plus means one or more occurrences. Asterisk means 0 or more occurrences. If starts with the email ID starts with some characters or numbers and ends with, we have many more operations, guys. If you think it's more interesting, you can deep dive into this. It has a really good documentation, and also you can try it yourself. It also provides you with an IDE, integrated development environment. So it's loading a bit, just wait a second. Yeah, yes. So you can run the code, write the code here, run and check it in the output. It's so very useful, guys, in validating any string. Most of the programmers and many big chain companies use Python regex to validate email ID to check if a pattern exists or not. So thank you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.